a lower collection level and you're looking for a quick infinite deck, well then this one is for you. What's going on, guys? My name is Zach Rizal, back with a brand new Marvel Snap video. Hope you're all doing so fantastic on this amazing Saturday. Happy weekend. We've been away for a little while. Life's been crazy. Work has been hectic, but we're back and we're better than ever. And I'm so excited to bring you guys another deck. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled uploads this week, but life's just been a little crazy. Nonetheless, we have a fantastic deck. Like I said, for people who have a lower collection level, there's only 2 Series 5s and only 2 Series 4s. The rest are Series 1, 2, and 3. You can plug in a lot of different other cards though for these more expensive cards. We'll get into that in one second, but I do want to highlight the Lady Deathstrike. She is a fantastic card, just got reworked. It's now a 5/7 on reveal. Destroy each card here with 3 or less power. Hit your Iron Man, your Dracula, Mystique, and Wong, all that. Man, she's a great card, and if you were able to pick her up this week, I think it was this week or last week, man, you got to get her because she is a fantastic card. I love her so much. And let's get right into the deck. So it's your normal classic Destroy. Destroy is always consistent. And the reason why I say that is because it can go tall and or it can go wide, which is always great. Of course, there's a couple counters like your Cosmo and an Armor, but every single deck in the game has some type of counter, right? But Destroy is just so good and always pretty very consistent. So Deadpool, when you destroy it, it gets ×2 power, right? Double the power, comes back into your hand, and you can buff it with cards like Forge and stuff like that. You can also plug in Hulkbuster, for example, if you don't have Nico Minoru. Plug in Hulkbuster, make sure you hit it with the Deadpool, and man, you're looking great. She's a Series 5, but like I said, you can rotate her out. Not the most central card in this list, but she is fantastic nonetheless. It just has, oh my god, so many different spells, so many different cool things that she can do that can really help you swing a game. There's the X-23, the last Series 5 in this list. Another fantastic card, gets you 1 extra energy when you destroy it. It's great because on turn 6, right, if you destroy the X-23 on 5, on 6, you can throw down a Null and a big old Deadpool, and man, who doesn't love that, right? Carnage destroys anything and everything. We have to destroy everything for this list, right? We want to make our Null as big as possible, our Deadpool as big as possible. The only way to do that is by destroying cards. Forge can hit the Deadpool with the X-23, anything like that. Just an extra way to get a little bit of big power bonus. There's a Wolverine. We can destroy the Wolverine, gets +2 power, goes to a random location. We can get him up to 8 sometimes. I mean, another great card. Easy little Series 1 card right there as well. So there we go with the Killmonger. Destroys all our 1 costs. Our Nico, Deadpool, X-23, all that just get destroyed. And our enemies 1 cost as well, like their Kitty Prides and anything like that. That's why Killmonger is absolute MVP right now for me. Man, destroy all those Kitty Prides, just get them out of here. A Venom, again, same thing like our Carnage. Destroy everything and everything. Of course, I like to get the Carnage out first, then the Venom to make him more beefy, which is just great. Deathlock, same thing as our Carnage and Venom. There's a Lady Deathstrike, as we just talked about, a fantastic card. Null has the combined power of all cards destroyed this game. He can get so big, and not to mention if you're running into a mirror match or something like that, Null can absolutely just swing the game so fast. He is so big and gets so strong. It's fantastic. And death, we usually always have like a 1 cost or a 0 cost death. And so the maximum, the absolute nuts is going to be on turn 6, you throw down a Null, a free death, and your Deadpool because you have an extra energy from the X-23. Man, on a fantastic deck, a cheaper deck, which is great for your lower collection level, and not to mention just an overall fun deck to use. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fine jazz. It's the happiest guy in the world, as we always say here at Zao Snap. And let's get right into these deck highlights. Have an excellent day, have an amazing weekend, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Snap out. And bring back Chavez on 6. Come on. All right, so we're going to do a game here real quick, real fast. We got our Deadpool on turn 1. That's always fantastic. We're going to throw it down the right side. We have a couple things to destroy the Deadpool, like our Deathlock and Venom, and we already have our Null in hand, which is great. Starts off at 0 power, of course, but it will get more and more beefy as we can destroy more cards. So now it's turn 2. Hopefully we get like a Carnage here. Maybe, oh, and we have Shuri's Lab, which is just great when, okay, so we can't play a card right here, but Shuri's Lab is going to be fantastic. That's going to help us so much. There's a little Jeff action. So of course, I'd love to just get to destroy the Deadpool now with like a Killmonger or something like that, but we can use that Deathlock, which is great. So there's our Carnage. Next turn is turn 4. So we will Carnage now. We'll just get that, we could even just Deathlock now, and then the Carnage is going to be cheaper. It's 2 costs anyway, so we can throw it down maybe with something else in combination. So let's destroy that Deadpool with the Deathlock here. And then we're going to play that Deadpool into the Shuri's Lab constantly, just getting more and more beefed up. It's also going to feed our Null like we talked about, which is great. So we can throw that down here. And then we can throw down the Carnage right in the middle as well. Our opponent's going to snap. That's perfectly fine. The only thing we have to worry about right now, I mean, I guess that Nebula can get a little big, but we're going to play the middle a lot. It's okay. That's fine. And we can LDS that Nebula anyway next turn, which is great. Actually, no, we can't because it has to be less than 3 or is it? Okay, 3 or less. So we can destroy that Nebula, which is great. The Iron Lad just scanned, what that scanned? The Zabu. Okay, scan the Zabu. It's interesting. I really haven't seen a Zabu in a little while after the nerf. But let's see here. All right, perfect. So we already have an 8-power Deadpool, which is great. Our Carnage goes to 8, and then we can do this. I'm not really worried about that Nebula right now. We can do this and this, and then we can throw that Venom on top of there. And then we'll also be able to play the Null and the X. Oh, they're going to Pro X. Okay. That's perfectly fine. No big deal. Probably going to see a Cannonball if I had to assume. So we're going to destroy all that, which is great. We'll just probably see a Shang-Chi as well. All right, so there's a 32-power Deadpool. A 32-power Deadpool. We got a full 4-power X-23. There we go. 62. Make it 62, not 31. We love this location for Destroy, dude. It's fantastic. So we're probably going to see a Shang-Chi. If I had... Okay, here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to throw down... We're going to move the Venom here. We'll Killmonger, we'll Wolverine, and we'll Deadpool all in the middle. I think this should be okay. Let's see what our opponent does. They play one card on the right. Is that going to be Cannonball? If I had to assume, I think we're going to see a little bit of Cannonball action, which would hurt us a little bit. Well, let's see what it is here. All right, so we got this going on. A lot of stuff happening here. There's a Wolverine. And then we're going to go into that Deadpool. If that's Shang-Chi or Cannonball, it's going to be difficult. It's a Gamora. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a Cannonball or Shang-Chi, but we're looking fantastic. There we go. I mean, Shuri's Lab with with Destroy is just something else. If you can see, 78 in the middle, 67 on the right. Fantastic and amazing game. Let's get right into the next one. All right, so we went to a game here real quick, real fast. We got our Deadpool down right there. We have a really good curve here as well. We have Wolverine. We can go into the Deadpool now, into the Wolverine, into the Venom. Already makes our death 2 cards cheaper, which is great. So let's see what our opponent threw down in the middle here. We got a little Echo action. We only have 1 ongoing card in this whole entire list being Null, so we're not too worried of that. Whoa. Oh, now that's pretty good. So I think do I want to just start doing that now? Yeah, I think we'll just keep the right side going right now, and then we'll get really into the Destroy stuff, right? So, okay, we get to draw 1 cost, which is fantastic. We get our X-23, so we can do this now. We'll destroy everything right here now, and then we can start going crazy in the middle here. Hopefully the X-23 goes middle. Hopefully the Wolverine goes middle, so we can destroy that, get maximum value with our Venom and our Deathlock, which is just fantastic. So let's see what our opponent does here. They got a little Echo action in the middle. They're thinking here. I mean, when you do draw 1 cost, I mean, it does take some time to think what you're going to do there. Okay, here we go. So we destroy everything, which is just great. We love that. We just want to destroy everything and everything as fast as possible. Let's get this all going here. Okay, so that goes to the right, and that's going to go to the left. Okay, so fine, no big deal. We got a little Sunspot, and we got a Misty. So Killmonger here, as long as they don't get that Chimera down, our Killmonger is going to go absolutely insane, and there he is. So let's do we want to do that now? Yeah, I think we want to do that now. Let's get that going right now. Let's destroy all these 1 costs, get him out of here. And this totally is a snap condition, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to snap. When you have a snap, Marvel Snap is super difficult and tricky to learn. You have to really figure out when to retreat and your snap conditions. A Killmonger with a whole bunch of 1 cost on the board is a massive snap condition. We'll get a whole bunch of Deadpools back into our hand, which is also great. So let's get rid of all these 1 costs. See you later. We have a free death. Now we just have to draw into our Null, and we're looking absolutely great. Get them all out of here. Get 2 Deadpools back into our hand. Okay, great. And they have 1 card on the field. What's it going to be? Another Killmonger's going to go off, of course. Hopefully that doesn't go right. Okay, that's fine. We're locked in at 17 on the right. There's the Chimera. We just got it off. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see here. There's our Null. Great. They're going to snap. So we are just going to do a little bit of Venom action. Do we actually want to throw this down now? That might not be the worst idea in the world here. Yeah, we'll do that now, especially since we won't have any extra energy as well because we don't have any X-23. We'll do this now. This is great. Everything's going to go to the left, of course, which is fantastic. We're just got to be a little bit wary of a Shang-Chi. A little bit of a Shang-Chi action could hurt us a lot. They did snap back, which is super interesting to me. But we do get a big Venom right there, and that's also going to go to the left here, which is great. And we're probably going to have priority, which is a little unfortunate. Let's see what they play on the right. It's going to be a Magic, so they're going to get an extra turn. Okay, well, we get a little extra turn brewing here. let's throw down, let's get these Deadpools down now, especially since, well, we have the LDS. I wish we could play the right, but let's get these Deadpools down now so they're not going to be Shang-Chi, right? You can't Shang-Chi these Deadpools. We could destroy everything to try maybe even swing priority, which could be super, super useful. You know what? That might not be the craziest thing in the world. Okay, well, it may be crazy, but if we could try to swing prio here, that could really, really, really help us. And so I think we're going to do that, right? We're going to destroy all these Deadpools. And then we're going to... So they skip here. Okay. So we're still going to have priority no matter what, which is unfortunate. But we're going to see a She-Hulk Infinite play is what we're going to see. But the Null beats that every time. And if it's, you know, if they do destroy, or if they do have the Shang-Chi in there, then we're looking a little dodgy. It's looking a little dodgy. But we have a whole bunch of Deadpools and a massive Null. A massive Null. I do, a lot of these high Evo lists do run like an Enchantress, your Shang-Chi. A lot of them do, but some of the other ones are super, super greedy, right? Like super greedy. They don't run any of that. So let's see. We have a whole bunch of Deadpools. We have a whole bunch of them. And so the only play we have is to do that, and then we'll throw down the 4-power Deadpool, try to dodge the Shang-Chi. But if it is a Shang-Chi, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Let's see here. There's a Hulk, okay, and there is a okay. So it's not even Infinite Hulk. I thought it was or Infinite She-Not. I thought that was the whole thing. But no, I mean 156 power. Another excellent location for a destroy. Sinister London. Again, that helps almost any deck in the game. But nonetheless, 156 power, 147 power Null. Amazing. Let's get right on to the next game. All right, so we're going to a game here real quick, real fast. We have the X-23 down in the left location here. Oh, we got the Mines, which is excellent. That's going to absolutely help our death so much. We'll have a free death off rip, which is great. All we have to do is draw enter. We haven't really been drawing into the death that much now that I think about it. Actually, I don't think we throw down into, actually no, we did throw it down the last game with Sinister London, I think. Yeah, so but let's get into the, okay, here we go. We're looking great. Let's get the Deadpool, let's get the Wolverine down, and then we're probably going to throw the Venom right on top. But let's see here. Oh, if that's an armor, that's going to absolutely... Oh, it's a Cyclops. Okay, that's no big deal. We will then, in turn, throw down that Deathlock because... Oh, we don't have priority. Well, it doesn't even matter. The Cyclops had no extra energy. Only thing going to get hit here is the Deathlock from the Cyclops. So that's looking great. Turn 4, we're looking pretty good here. I would have liked to have that Deadpool destroyed a little bit earlier, but no big deal. There's just a little thing action. Okay. That's also no big deal. So we're going to get that out of there, get everything going here. Perfect. X-23 is going to go back in the middle. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. We got a little 2-power Deadpool. Get him going soon. And then we destroy that Wolverine, which is great. And it's going to be 9-power Wolverine. And he left no energy again, so that helps us move it one location to the right. Do we need that? No, I don't think we need that. But we can throw down the Deadpool. And then we can go into the LDS, which I really don't mind here. We'll destroy everything but the Deathlock and the Cyclops. Or we can just go into the Venom and move one location to the right. Yeah, we don't really need that. Well, I mean, we can do this. So then in turn, we can have a bigger card on the left because we'll only have one. There's a high Evo, so it seems like their deck isn't really hitting too much here. So we destroy that and we avoid the Cyclops damage, which is just fantastic. Hopefully that the X-23 just doesn't go left. Hopefully it goes somewhere else. All right, you know, I hope it keeps going, want to go left. And there's our 4-power Deadpool. And so we can now throw down a Null and a Deadpool, which is great. Bring that Venom over to the middle here. And then let's see what we can do here. There's our death. Great. So we can stack that on the left. We'll stack that on the left and we'll put this on the right. What's this at right now? This is at 4. We'll be at 16, and then this is at 2, or it's at 1 technically, and we'll win that lane by a landslide. Yeah, this covers all of our bases. They throw one card down in the middle. It's just She-Hulk, and we should have this one in the bag. It should actually be a casserole. Well, I don't know what our opponent was doing there. That was a good game nonetheless. So we will take that, baby. 3. You know, we've only recorded 3 games. We're 3-0. Let's keep it going here. Brand new Lady Deathstrike Destroy.